Hello, 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 my beautiful people. These are all my thoughts and opinions based on all the public information in the public domain. Okay? Um, Also, if you have any info and you'd like to share it with me, do so. I'm going to repeat it again that I am not unsubscribing people. YouTube apparently does that. I didn't know because I'm not very techy. But I've been told that I'm not the only YouTuber with these issues. Apparently, many of the accounts that talk about Meghan Markle or the royal family are somehow you beautiful people are being unsubscribed. So please make sure that you check to make sure that you're still subscribed. And if you haven't, please do. That way we make our platform grow and we find more like-minded people. So thank you. I wanted to talk a bit about Oprah, how Oprah ended up being with Meghan Markle and the friendships that everybody keeps. I have said repeatedly that it is my opinion that Oprah has a big chip on her shoulder and that she wishes she were white. The reason why I've said this many, many times is because if you are happy with your ethnicity, you don't need to attack others. If you're happy as a person, what you do is you celebrate your own culture, your own ethnicity, whatever. But Oprah is like, do you guys remember that time that she gave that interview and she wished that all of the elderly people in the South, in the United States, would just die? I mean, there are racist jerks everywhere, but it doesn't just apply to Black people. And I mean, I can't just wish an entire population to die just because of a few bad apples. You know what I mean? But you can see her deep hatred, towards the white race. And the only way that can be justified if she has some deep resentment, and to me, is that she resents the fact that she was born Black. But let me tell you something, poor white people don't have it any easier. When you're poor, no matter which color skin you have. So, sorry, I'm playing with my hair a little bit. It's just that it's itchy today. Not my hair, it's just my skin. I feel like my skin's gonna jump out. So, for example, I don't berate other races. I love my ethnicity. I have quite a few ethnicities, and I love them all. I don't feel the need to go trash this and that, blah, blah, blah. I can tell you, I suffered a lot of racism and xenophobia here in Norway. I mean, extreme racism and xenophobia here in Norway. I think I told you guys when my ex-husband used to beat me up, I would go to the police station, and I will even give you the police station. It's Follo Politi in Ski, which is a town here, because you have to go to the police station. And I remember that they wouldn't even look at me. They'd just give me some sheets of blank paper and just say, just fill it out. And I remember one time when my lip was bleeding, the blood fell on the paper, and then the guy wouldn't take it because he said he had blood on it. I said, well, I can't stop it, And then he just told me to leave, that, I was annoying the real Norwegians. So, I mean, and then my ex-husband, imagine you walk out of your house today. Let's say you're married. Imagine you walk out of your house today to go to work, and when you come back, everything that you own, and I mean absolutely everything that you own, it's gone. Because he gave it away. That is illegal. The police said, nah, even though he admitted he'd done it. So, because he is a white Norwegian. So, but, Norway is a beautiful country. and I get their mentality, So what I do, I'm getting out. But, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But Oprah managed to make all her millions, or even a billion, I think she's a billionaire now, thanks to white people. Say what you will about the United States, because all these billionaires and millionaires are now complaining about their good fortune. Instead of celebrating the fact that they come from very, very poor roots, or whatever you want to call it, they are where they are. They manage. If you're in a country where you're, systematically told no and all the doors are closed to you, no matter what you do, you're not going to rise above it or achieve anything, because all the doors would be shut to you, especially if there's a systemic also racism. Not only systematic is different than systemic. So you wouldn't get anywhere. So the fact that Oprah is a billionaire and has so much influence in everything is I would say, in my very humble opinion, it's testament to the fact that the United States is a good country. It has, if you work hard enough and you're clever enough, you will make it, literally. This is why it's called the American dream or Canadian dream. So for Oprah to be at the pinnacle of success and complain about it means that this is somebody who has not evolved to a higher level of mentality or self, as she likes to claim or proclaims that she is. Because what she's done now that she's there is try to trash everybody else, try to trash the white culture. Excuse me, people say there's no such thing as white culture. Of course there is. Of course there is. British culture, it's and I don't know if it's about skin color, it's more about customs. You can Google what culture means. So that's why I think it, excuse me, that Oprah has this big chip on her shoulder in regards to the symbol of monarchy and royalty, because they represent what herself thinks is what she wishes she could be. Because I can tell you, when you saw her walking at Meghan Markle's wedding, I mean, that woman, it was like, how do you say, pavo real. I'm trying to think of the the beautiful bird with the feathers. I'm sure the word will come to me. But she was like strutting all over the place. She was so happy, like she couldn't believe it. She was all proud walking around there. You didn't see any chip on her shoulders there. It's like she's sitting in her place in the pew, whatever, So the queen, our most gracious queen, is one of those elderly people that Oprah wishes would die. Because she considers them racist, white, and elderly and privileged, so she surely must die, according to Oprah Winfrey. So now, she's very good friends with Sarah Ferguson, make no mistake, and the York girls, because she even flew one of them. She sent her helicopter in Ibiza to get, I think it was Eugenie or Beatrice. I always get them confused. So she could join her in this super billionaire yacht they were having a party with. And they're very, very good friends. And then she got Sarah. Sarah Ferguson went and oh, by the way, talking about Sarah, just a little sidetrack. She's going to be in something like Dancing with the Stars or ice skating. I mean, this woman, and this is why I say, if we're talking about Meghan Markle not being able to use a title, they need to take it away they need to stop her from using the royal titles. If there is two people that should not be using royal titles, it's Meghan Markle and Sarah Ferguson. They're just trash, in my opinion. I do consider Meghan Markle trash. Along with Sarah Ferguson. So you see, I'm not just saying Meghan Markle because she's a quarter black. I'm using it because she is trash. Her attitude, her actions indicate that, just like Sarah Ferguson. And Sarah Ferguson is a ginger. And I'm not saying Sarah Ferguson, I'm not discriminating against Sarah Ferguson for being a ginger. It's just their actions are terrible. So Sarah Ferguson went on Oprah to trash the royal family and ridicule their traditions, ridicule the queen whose ass she's now kissing. And now we have Meghan Markle. I mean, Meghan Markle is a hungry ultra Z-lister who managed to marry Harry, who's another idiot. And even though Harry by birth got a big platform, himself, in his, mentally speaking, and through his actions, is another Z-lister who just by luck was propelled to an A-lister platform. by himself. As soon as he leaves, his actions, his behaviors, his mentality is that of a Z-lister. This is why him and Meghan get along so well. So Oprah she knew that Meghan was a hungry, desperate woman, that she would do anything. It's not that Meghan Markle didn't want to do the show, because they admitted that they wanted to do the show prior to the engagement. It was announced, but they decided against it. So if it had been up to Meghan, it would have been done a long time ago. I'm pretty sure that the royal family put a stop to it. So, and here we have Meghan, a woman, a narcissist, with a chip on her shoulder, because in her mind thinks, oh, I'm better than this. This is the problem with people who think they're better than what they really are. You know, Meghan Markle is a woman who couldn't hack it at the age of 36 in Hollywood. At 36 in Hollywood, if you haven't made it, your looks are starting to fade, you're not talented, you're not going anywhere. This is why she went to the UK to see if she could star in a reality show, or not even star, be in a reality show, because nobody wanted her in North America. If she had so many opportunities in North America or Hollywood, she would have stayed there. So we have these two women come together, and Oprah, at the time when she did the interview with Harry and Meghan, she's known, but she didn't have her fame has been dwindling for such a long time, that having that interview propelled her. But she thought it would propel her to different heights, because she thought that they could sell Meghan Markle's lies. Both Harry and Meghan Markle and Oprah. You know how Oprah says, oh, I didn't even know what they were going to say. Trust me, everything was rehearsed. All the questions were sent in advance. They prepared the answers, and they knew everything. So to think that they're trying to fool people, that's stupid. I really find it really stupid. I mean, I really do think it's stupid. So when everything backfires, now they're no longer apparently in speaking terms. In fact, I went back to Oprah Daily and Oprah. You know, she has that on Instagram. And she has sanitized. Before she used to have so many things about Meghan Markle and Harry. She has a few, but not like before. She has sanitized her accounts. So I gotta, you have to ask yourself, now that things have backfired, and Oprah thinks that she herself is above everything else, that she feels herself humble, even though Oprah is a complete narcissist. Even though things backfire, because yes, to the point that they don't want to show that interview anymore, or mention it. It's unbelievable to me that this woman doesn't apologize at all, or doesn't say, you know what, I could have done a better job. Even when they get caught, or things backfire, you would think she would be like she likes to think of herself, a humble person, an evolved person, and simply say, you know what, we did this interview, but now on hindsight, and now that I look back, there's quite a few things that don't make any sense. Maybe then she would save some of her reputation, because her reputation took a huge hit. But now I want to go back a little bit to Harry and Meghan Markle. I find it appalling that they're still on the royal website. Yes, I go on about it. I find it appalling that Charities Commission lied, because Charities Commission is not stupid. These people have information available to them. So for them to say that Harry has not committed anything illegal because he transferred the money to a charity, when they knew that Travelist is not a charity. Travelist, it's still a private company. They lied to cover for Harry. And this is the problem that we get. I get a lot of people saying, oh, it's the Queen's Jubilee, nobody wants to upset it. This is what people like Meghan Markle, who are bullies, predators, and in my opinion, they're criminal. In my opinion, and I say they're criminals. They count on that. They count on the fact that, oh, it's the Queen's anniversary or whatever, we don't want to do that. No, they use those situations, they use those occasions to try and get away with everything. Oh, let's not talk about unpleasant things. It's the Queen's Jubilee, and it breaks my heart. The Queen deserves better. Our Queen deserves better. But the fact of the matter is that these issues are not going to go away. The Queen will continue to age. There's always going to be something, oh, wait, let's not bring this up. It is a very unpleasant thing, but it has to be dealt with. It really does have to be dealt with, and it should have been dealt with in a swift manner. I've been saying ex-wives or wives cannot, or titles cannot be used for personal enterprises or ventures or business. They shouldn't be. Harry should be removed from the royal. You know, if they wanted to leave, I don't understand why they didn't make him sign a letter of abdication, give him a choice. If you leave, that's fine. You can leave. You don't want to be working royal, fine. Then you cannot be in the line of succession. Because if he doesn't want to be a work, and the way they try to cover it up, it's like, oh no, we wanted to, but we want to do it our way. We wanted to step back. The monarchy is not a McDonald's. You don't work part-time in it, you know. It's the weirdest thing that they think that they can work a part-time. I'm going to do a couple of hours. That's not it. There's too many privileges, too much responsibility that comes with it. And this is one point that also upsets me, because apparently now they will all get a medal of recognition from the Queen's Jubilee just by the fact that they're related. That is nepotism. And it sends a very bad message. I don't know if you've seen people. If you have somebody who behaves really well, does all their homework, I'm just giving a comparison, of course, and it's on time and everything. And then you have somebody who is hateful, irresponsible, doesn't do anything, and actually tries to hinder you, and they both get medals. That is not right, because both get rewarded. And that only demoralizes the person who's actually doing everything they can to help and be supportive. And at the same time, it emboldens the other person, you know, to continue behaving like a prat, like a jackass. I don't know if I make, I don't know. I hope you get what I'm saying. You cannot reward good and bad behavior, because then the other person who's actually doing the good behavior is going to say, wait a minute, why should I continue doing this if this person behaves this way and still also gets the rewards? So I find that Oprah had her time. Meghan never had her time. This is a woman who never. And when she got the opportunity to do something about it, when Meghan was handed a platform to be visible, she abused and misused it. And I understand that the Queen is the Queen's platinum, but that doesn't remove accountability from Meghan and Harry, if you know what I mean. What do you guys think? Do you think that, oh, another thing, make no mistake, Harry and Meghan will come to the UK. They need that visibility. They need that link with the royal family to continue hiking that platform. Right now they said, oh, because Meghan Markle complained to Spotify about Joe Rogan. You may not agree with his platform or whatever he says, but Harry and Meghan were advocating for complete censorship. You know, I always say these are all my thoughts and opinions, you know, when I come here. So just because you disagree with it, am I going to be censored? So Meghan and Harry, again, are advocating for censorship. And Spotify did not give in to their demands just because Harry and Meghan said it. No, they've been talking about this for a while because, you know, they just said, okay, we're just going to do a disclaimer just like everybody else in the world. But make no mistake, Harry and Meghan need to come. They need to sing for their supper, because whatever it is that they have right now is not good enough for Netflix, and it's not good enough for Spotify. Okay? They're nobodies. And I saw another article that says, oh, they won't return the millions they got. They never got millions in advance. And that's another false information that they're putting out there. They never received millions in advance. So do you think they're going to come back to the UK? Yes, to me, I think so. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Oprah has a chip on her shoulder? I definitely do. But what do you think? And Meghan, do you think that Meghan abused the goodwill of the United Kingdom, the monarchy, and abused the platform and its visibility? Do you think that they should be removed from their website? Please let me know in your comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, beautiful people. And also follow the accounts. I'm leaving you some accounts for you to follow. I really do like them too.